You like turtles?
I like turtles. Spread the message. I mean, don't be a dickhead at the movie theater.
Yeah.
On a Wednesday afternoon.
Hey man, do you party?
I don't know what you're getting at.
Do you party? Conjuring 2!
Yeah, welcome to Doc Culture. Today we were going to do a back row review of
Conjuring 2!
Conjuring 2 that came out last Friday, I think. And we actually both had a Wednesday afternoon off, and so we thought, hey, let's catch a matinee, miss that crowd that just can't handle being themselves for 2 hours, and just enjoy ourselves on a lazy Wednesday.
And what happened?
Worst crowd I have ever experienced in a movie theater.
What about the movie? We want to know about the movie.
I wish I could tell you anything about this movie. I felt like, real quick, I felt like it was a pretty generic horror movie. Not a lot good to say about it, not a lot bad to say about it.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Kind of what I expected. Like, if you told me, hey, we're going to go see a horror movie, this hit all the beats that I would expect from any generic horror movie.
Was that good or bad?
Meh.
Okay.
What'd you think about it?
I thought that, let's start with the cons. I think that if the director, James Wan, if he chalked off about 20 to 30 minutes of this, he'd have a pretty good paced film.
Yeah.
There were a lot of things at night, he had a lot of ideas for scares and spooks, and I think that he just said, I want them all in here. I'm not going to cut any of this. It was a long film. For the most part, I enjoyed it. Do you recommend this movie to anybody? Should they go out to the theater and see it?
No, I mean, I wouldn't recommend going to the theater after what we just experienced.
Yeah.
What about you? You think they should chance it?
I think if you love horror movies, definitely take the time to see this one. He definitely has his own style, which you can just see him in all his films. But then again, of course, the same style where the last 20 minutes is just too much, in terms of like, wow, geez, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I would recommend people that are enthusiasts of horror to see this film. I don't think I'll own this one day unless it's pretty cheap. I thought it was probably better than the first one, though. I thought the actors and actresses were great, actually.
Yeah, the performances were okay. The production value was pretty good.
Yeah.
All the special effects looked really cool. So like I said, I felt like it was pretty generic.
I'd give it just a solid B.
Solid B.
Yeah.
I think I'd stick with probably right around a C.
What's the next back row review you want to do?
Yeah, you wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, you know what? Quite frankly, there's other ways that we can get together and talk on this thing and have a good time and communicate with you guys. But quite frankly, there's an epidemic going on in this world where people pay $10 and think they can do whatever the hell they want at the theater. And the days of ladies and gentlemen is completely over.
Apparently. Yeah.
I'm done going to the theater for a while.
It's going to be a good long time before you see us giving you a back row review again, I think. Because it's really just not worth it for us to waste our time and our money.
It's pointless. You know what? I would have just as much fun buying the damn thing, taking a chance, watching it in the comforts of my own home.
Yep.
Adding something to the library, all the meanwhile not having to get pissed off every 5 minutes.
Seriously.
It's not worth it.
It's not that hard.
How do you be a dickhead at the theater? Cell phone use. Talking. Bringing a baby. Bringing a toddler to anything rated R or PG-13.
Yeah.
Eating popcorn the whole movie. Shuffling your popcorn. Eating nachos. Macking on your fat girlfriend. So yeah, Blu-ray reviews coming up. Other things,
Yeah.
talking current events. Maybe we'll talk about like gorillas getting shot or alligators eating babies. People might want to know what we think about that. That's current.
Oh, yes! Anyway. Yeah, we'll look to see what other avenues we could pursue on Dot Culture to keep you guys entertained.
Yeah.
Keep us entertained.
For sure. Keep the comments coming. Yep. We like all three of them. We're making headway. We used to not have any. Now we have like 3.
Right.
Shout out to you, Maddie. And Max. You got the infamous Max Jones out there.
Appreciate it.
And what's up to Dan and Othello?
Love Dan and Othello.
Yep. And Art on Twitter. All right, man.
So until next time.
Yep.
Don't know when it's going to be. Don't know what it's going to be about, but we'll see you there.
Yep.
Still stinging, man. I'm going to have a paw in my fucking chest.
And we weren't recording.
We were recording?
We were.
Okay.